What up, everybody? Good morning. Friday morning, ready for the weekend, and we got our special episode today for you guys. Welcome back to the Sim and Sing Show. We're gonna do episode 2 of the Underdogs. Yeah. So our guest today, I'm gonna let Sim introduce him.
Yeah, this is Just kidding.
Just
Karan, sorry. Oh my
You had one job.
Just Karan with Winnipeg Digest.
Yeah.
So super cool. I had reached out to you, I think, right?
Yeah. Email.
Well, I subscribed to the newsletter.
Yeah.
And then I just reached out to you. So welcome to the show, man.
No, thank you. I mean, honestly, saw a few podcasts of yours before, and I was like, yo, this is kind of dope. You know, got the gym in the background, got the workout going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, my name is Jazz from Winnipeg Digest. We started about 7 months ago, and it's been a journey since.
7 months, man. You guys grew
that's pretty
big
incredible.
following in 7 months. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, we're now at about 60,000 people in total. Wow. So that's kind of like what our total audience size is. So we have about 38,000 on Instagram. Then we have another 16 on email and that
list.
sort of thing. Yeah.
So 7 months ago, so how did it start? Like, let's just go right back to...
Yeah, so I mean, I'm a pretty big guy on Twitter. Like, I love the platform itself. And I had a friend there who started a similar business model in a city called Annapolis in the US. And it's a very small town, like 50,000 people. And he ended up capturing like 40% of the town, so 20,000 people on an email list. And so that ended up being like an advertising source for any new business coming into town, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, what if I do this for Winnipeg with like 800,000 people living in the city? There's a lot of opportunity here for it to grow. So I started it, and honestly, like, it's taken off. Like, we didn't even expect, like, the goal was 10,000 email subs by end of the year. And we're now at 16, hoping to probably hit 20 by end of the year. So.
And is that mostly word of mouth, kind of? Or how are people finding you guys?
Yeah, so no, it's a mixture of things. So it's Facebook ads. It's probably the 90% of our subscribers come from. And then the rest now, since we have a decent following on social, a lot of people come from there, or we'll have some referrals as well here and there. Yeah.
That's cool, man.
And is your background in marketing, or is it like...
Well, I graduated from architecture. So I graduated from architecture school and decided there wasn't enough money in it. So I decided to kind of pivot from that. I had a bit of experience like growing pages and selling them since I was like 14. So since I've sold a few Instagram pages, grown them to a few 100,000 to some e-commerce companies when I was in high school. So I had that experience. And then I switched into marketing, like more jobs afterwards, after I pivoted from architecture. And then, now here we are, kind of use that experience and to come in. Yeah.
Interesting.
You were raised in Winnipeg?
Yeah. So came here when I was 10 in 2011.
So you're familiar with the community and business owners, and that's a good way. So today we're going to do what was your favorite workout? You said back and by?
We'll do pole. We'll do back and buys.
Back and by? Okay, so it's a pole day. So we're going to get into that workout, and then we'll continue the conversation.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, perfect.
Let's do it.
All right, starting back and by,
Early in the morning.
So, like, obviously, the bigger the following, the more profitable the business.
Yeah.
You're getting it's basically an advertising marketing business, right?
Yeah, it's a media company, so we sell advertising on our newsletter and on our Instagram page, essentially.
And do you find that the people are more inclined to sign up and pay for that?
Yeah, I mean,
like businesses in Winnipeg, have you had issues with that at all?
No, because I mean, the model that we're more or less taking on is, so we're doing annual sponsorships. What that looks like is, well, we're signing exclusive deals, right? So let's say you own a car wash, right? You own a car wash, and so we will say, okay, if we partner with your car wash for a minimum spend of $12,000 a year, we won't partner with any other car wash. So your car wash gets exclusive rights to kind of our audience. Now what that means is that we can have one partner in each industry. Now there's 25 industries, right? So to begin, that's kind of what we're doing for selling ads.
Is it like it's more of a newsletter and like email, or
Yeah, it's an email newsletter. It's everything's digital.
how many times?
So wait, what am I doing here?
Yeah, so you're gonna lean back.
Okay.
Lean back, keep it back towards like your chin. Just pull it up. No,
Okay.
yeah, bring it down. No, right behind your head. There you go. And now crunch. No, not that far. Slow. Use your stomach. Yeah, don't use your arms.
There you
Too
go.
far up.
Too far out?
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, for a second.
Y'all show me real quick.
This machine is so ancient.
Bro, I've never seen this machine.
It's so ancient.
You guys don't know. You guys don't know what you
How old are you?
don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
The pro in this shit. I barely,
Get my cutter there.
I barely even do abs at Good Life itself.
Does anybody do core anymore anyways?
Let's go. We're gonna do core today. There you go. Keep that tension on it. Don't let it hit back. Yeah, don't let it hit. Squeeze. Yeah.
See, talking here is gonna be a.
You don't have to talk right now.
Yeah, it's fine.
Get other ladies to be like wing and eyeing
This will be the
your ab workout.
For the year.
Couple more. Come on.
keep that core tight.
Okay, good.
Pull downs.
But yeah, so our business model is going to be ads in the beginning, but the goal is that it turns out to be a launch pad for other businesses at the end of the day. So the final goal is that I can launch other businesses off of this audience, which is why I never plan to sell the business.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
At least in the near term.
Did you have to take like a writing, like do you do the writing? Or
I do the writing. Yeah,
you do the writing.
I do the writing 3 times a week, but I have a lot of it automated at this point. So at least the information collection is automated. So I have like a Zapier automation. So Zapier is like a system that you can use to connect a bunch of other places all into one like kind of Notion or whatever the case may be. So we're using Zapier to collect all of the information to bring it into one place. And then all I kind of have to do is go in there, see what's updated since the last time I wrote the newsletter, and use that information to write it at the end of the day. And then because I've grown like an audience on Twitter prior to this, so I grew an audience of about 37,000 people there. It's allowed me to kind of have an idea of how to do copywriting and all that stuff.
Yeah, because there's a whole course, and like people have to go do courses and stuff for copywriting and even like becoming a writer, right? Because you expect like people to like, go to the university for a whole like English course and doing a letter, but just being able to. But it's smart, it's smart to be able to just like, advertising is such a big industry. Like look at all these marketing companies, right? It's such a big growth company that data on people is what sells, right?
Yeah, and I mean, what we're offering businesses, it's a unique type of advertising, right? So when it comes to billboards, you don't know how many cars drove by there. You don't know how many people saw the billboard. You don't know how many people are gonna come to your car wash, for example, with the billboard. But with us, we can almost guarantee results because we know that we have a, let's say, 50% open rate. So out of the 16,000 people, at least 8,000 people are going to open the email, right? So we're almost able to guarantee eyeballs.
You have a team of what right now?
Team of 5.
5.
Yeah. So
what are their roles?
their majority is like kind of executive assistants. So we have 2 EAs. We have 2 EAs, and then we have 2 other writers. So I'm starting to now outsource writing, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Did you want to do another rap crunch or?
Yeah.
I was confused. I was like, but yeah, so it's a mix. Like we're slowly growing. I'll probably keep it at this level for a little bit and then go from there.
You're pretty, like, you look pretty young, like, how, like,
23.
yeah, holy crap. You're obviously in a profitable business market there.
Profitable, yeah, it's like 90% margins.
That's crazy.
15, come on. Somebody counting his reps or what?
He's at 4, 5, 6.
Let's get back a little bit at the end. Let it come down a little bit more. There you go. Not bad.
8,
There you go.
9,
15. Come on, squeeze.
10, 11, 12,
Come on, come on.
3 more,
Come on.
13, 14, 1 more. There you go, 15. So you also sold, like, you said you sold your pages? Like,
Yeah, so when I was like 14 or 15, I was a big Gary Vee fan, right?
okay, yeah.
So Gary Vee, even back then, was like social media this, social media that. So at the time, I got a chance I was like, okay, let me just try this. And that led to me building like pages in like the hiking niche and the anime niche, that sort of thing.
Oh, nice.
So then I started selling these pages to e-commerce companies.
Nice.
So they kind of had a built audience to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just grew up with were your parents in the business or something?
No.
You just knew that this is what you wanted to do, or?
I mean, it's like, I would say growing up, like, family wasn't like well off. So since family wasn't really that well off, I knew that the only way to make a lot of money was probably somewhat through business.
Yeah.
So that's why I've always tried my luck at different things.
Yeah.
Since I was like 14-ish, and then my mom wanted me to get an architecture degree, so I was like, sure, I'll get you an architect degree, and then I'll come back, and then...
Like all brown moms, you know?
That's all it is. I was like, I'm never gonna become an architect.
Yeah.
I gave her the degree on the day I graduated, and I was like, I'm not really gonna be an architect.
Yeah.
And then I went back into business.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just, you can duck away if you want, but
Oh, he's big boy.
Man, I got a cut.
So did you, when was your first sellout? When did you first sell your company? Because you had another company, right?
Yeah, so I was a part of another company, an offshore hiring company. So I sold my portion in it recently, about 2 months ago.
Oh, nice.
go push, come on. Nice.
Good push.
Yeah, so I sold my portion in that company pretty recently, and then now I went full-time into the Winnipeg Digest.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll just head over there.
How many sponsors do you guys have right now?
We are at 5 annual sponsors.
5 annual?
Yep. So that means that they're folks that have signed up with us for the year. There's 5 of them, and then we have a lot of like one-offs and 3 month and that sort of thing.
Do you find that like you're like is the advertising with it 3 months, 4 months? How does that program work?
So the only thing with the 3 month sponsor is they don't get exclusivity, right? So if they're signed up for 3 months, we can still work with other people in their industry.
In the industry?
Yeah, so that's the only thing.
How many
But-
sponsors do you guys have right now?
We have a total of 5. We have a total of 5 for annual sponsors, and then if you're talking total, we'll probably worked with over 20, 30. Some of the annual ones include like Red River X, for example, Magic Room Spa, I'm not sure if you guys know of Catalan Sports. They're like a national, like they have 7-8 branches.
Oh, wow.
They're like a hockey facility.
Yeah.
So working with them, about to start working with Travel Manitoba.
Oh, nice.
Looking for a real estate partner right now. Some of them are like Goodfellow Realty, that sort of thing. Yeah.
He's a real estate. There you go. That's really
Yeah. So we're looking for kind of like a real estate partner right now, which would mean that the only thing is that we need someone with enough inventory for it to make sense for them, right? Because what we're promised, so we're only working with businesses that have a high LTV. If you don't have a high lifetime value, it's not worth it for us. Because if we partner with a coffee shop, we have to sell a lot of fucking coffees for us to make them their money back, right? Which is why we're partnering with more or less companies with like a high lifetime value. So let's say a realtor, for example. We just have to sell 2 homes for them for a year minimum for them to make their money back.
And you know that you're getting the leads from your site, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You know that it's
Yeah.
click and stuff.
So, and I'm fairly confident that out of 16,000 people, the 2 people will either buy or sell a home from you in a year for it to be worth it for you, right? So the 12,000 thing is worth it for you. Average commission is like what, 7K? So at the end of the day, we at least at the very minimum need to sell 2. Which is why we're being very selective with our real estate partner or any partners for that, in that case, is that we want to make sure that it's not only a good experience for them, but also our readers. Because they're an extension of our brand at the end of the day, right? So if I'm not picking good partners today, what that's gonna lead to is when I run my own businesses, they're not gonna buy from me either. So that's kind of why we're being so selective with our annual partners. Which is why we probably could have doubled our revenue, but if we just wanted to partner up with nightclubs.
Right.
But we're not doing that because that's not our demographic.
Well, you should make it your demographic. Okay, let's go 15.
What is your demographic right now for your
It's majority 27 to 55.
Okay.
Majority females, so it's about 65 to 70% females. So it's a demographic perfect for if you wanted to like target families.
Okay, 15. Let's go. You have to come up so much. Stop. Yeah, stop. Yeah. There you go. You guys have never seen this type of advanced look before, right?
It's
Nah.
weird. That was
Such a good.
that was the first like one I did, and like I was like, whoa.
But you feel it.
You feel it?
Oh yeah. You get to like
100%, you feel it.
10 to 12 reps and you gotta go for like a lot of weight and a lot of volume.
Yeah. You might need a clip thing there though.
I just push it. You could put a clip. I've never even tried a clip on. Come on. Breathe. Good. Nice.
With a push.
Yeah, so
Good push.
What do you guys feel back? What do you do?
something mid-back, right? Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Start them off.
We'll do that. 2% with reverse.
I think I saw the gym tour. It's some shit like you press it and then, right?
This one is
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
machine. Do you want to explain this machine? Because
Yeah,
like
it's take that. Well, I'm just gonna show it. Yeah, but you grab it, press on this pedal,
Yeah.
and that just brings the handle back.
But you might want to just start with one plate for now. This thing is it's weird.
We'll start. So we'll do this, and maybe we'll do it with pull-ups.
Okay.
No, you just work out. This Mike's situation is annoying.
You should have bought the third bike.
There's no, they don't sell it single. It's annoying.
They don't. Yeah, they sell it as the double thing.
Oh, okay.
And then we ordered the other one. No, we ordered the other one. So when that one comes in, then we have no use of those other two.
Chalo.
So we're like, screw it.
So for your podcast, is it like you guys just plan on doing Winnipeg businesses, or like what does that look like? Are business owners in Winnipeg?
To be honest, like we're not doing like we didn't think about doing it as a business.
Yeah.
We just wanted to be like, because we always like whenever we meet, we just talk for hours. A lot of people think that we're doing it for the money. It's not. It's like
It's a lot of. It's very hard to make money in podcasts.
Yeah, there's no money. We're just doing it for fun. It kind of just like puts us out there.
Yeah.
Right. We both were never good at being in front of the camera. So and my brother being a videographer, and he wanted to get into this game. So this kind of brings up his skills, and he's just been getting better and better every time. So if you notice our old episodes to our new episodes, it's just better.
Yeah.
It just helps him with his other stuff.
Yeah.
And so it kind of worked out nicely. We actually like, even if our
So I'm pressing this.
Yeah. Like we've talked about this, like even if our channel.
And then take it out, take off.
Yeah.
You don't need to press on those if you don't like have to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep your. There you go. Squeeze. 15.
Yeah, I think we talked about this before, where like even if our channel gets monetized, right, we'll probably just end up like giving away whatever it earns, kind of thing, like to charities and stuff.
Some Mr. Beast things.
Yeah, like because I don't know, he has his business lifestyle that he does well off, we're well off. So this is just more fun, or maybe put in Mac's GoFundMe page and fund our brother. That's it. It feels, eh? So this
It's good. It's nice.
different.
They have a similar machine at Altea, I think. Super nice. It's the plate loaded, man. They're nice.
Yeah. Get your hands up a little bit higher. Yeah, right at the top of that.
At the edge.
At the same time, the poppy was like in my chest.
Come on, Spar. Let's go, buddy. So you're 7 months in.
Yeah.
Where do you want to be by, I guess, next year, same time from when you started?
At least 30 to 35,000 email list.
Right.
And a total of 120-ish thousand audience size. That would allow us to technically double our revenue, at least. Yeah, so that's probably what the goal is there. From like an audience perspective, at least. Yeah.
Do your pull-ups.
Pull-ups? Can we pull this back?
You can, yeah, sure. Push it up. Or you could do the pull-ups off that thing too, whatever.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it there then.
Come on.
There you go. Nice.
Come on, don't let all the Punjabis start hating on you. Show them that brown people
Can lift.
can lift.
Whereas the supersets are crazy.
Supersets. It's all about supersets, buddy.
Yeah.
That's the one thing at a time. Walking around for 20 minutes. So no Punjabi businesses on your thing though.
So yeah, that was going to be my next question.
This guy's a brown hater. ਇਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਸੰਦ
ਨਹੀਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਬਸ ਥੋੜੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਤੋਂ ਘਬਰਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ
I'm surprised David isn't on your thing. Those guys are sponsoring everything left, right, and center.
Here's my question to you. Yeah, let me see the mic here. Okay, because like a lot of these shows that happen in the city, like all these like immigration, all these different brown businesses are like always like they put their power slide on.
I'll tell you why.
But they pay like 5-10 grand.
Some of them pay more than that.
Yeah.
Like for a main sponsor to one of those shows is like close to 20.
Yeah. What does that get them? One night of like one experience like that? Like,
well, it's more the brand exposure, right? So for Punjabis to sponsor us, it doesn't make sense, right? It comes down to the same thing. I don't want to work with a business until
yeah, good.
I don't want to work with a business until I know that I can deliver a positive ROI for them. Because the last thing I wanted to be a 1-year deal and that's it.
I want to work with as less sponsors as I can and make the most money as I can.
Yeah.
Right? So for Dawat, I have to sell a lot of rotiyan to make sense for them, right?
Yeah.
First is that. Second is our audience is not desi log. Like our audience is a majority white people. So it doesn't make sense for a lot of Indian restaurants to sponsor us in the first place. Because what Dawat and all these other restaurants want to bank on is when they're sponsoring like a mela or something, what ends up happening is they're banking that Indians start to associate Dawat with any big event that happens, which is why then they have such good business, right? But it wouldn't make sense for them to sponsor us in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever get do different demographics, like different languages for your newsletter and emails?
No.
You
It
just gonna stick to
it doesn't make sense. From a monetization standpoint, it wasn't make sense.
Like if you were to just convert it into a Punjabi newspaper or Punjabi email list.
But like I find that there's no reason for it because ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਵੈਸੇ ਨਿਊਜ਼ ਪੜ੍ਹਨੀ ਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਆ already.
Yeah.
Right? So like they'll read the news no matter if it's in English or Punjabi anyways.
Yeah, I wonder if do Punjabi people read a lot of email?
No.
No, eh?
But that's
Younger
what
demographics?
ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਅਖਬਾਰ ਤੇ ਲਿਖਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਾ. Right? So that's why it doesn't make sense from that
doesn't make sense.
standpoint.
That's true.
All right, buddy. Big set here. Come on, go back to good life, looking huge. Push, come on. One more. Hardcore reps, come on, push, one more.
There you go. Nice.
Right up, us.
This is coming. This guy's not gonna. He's not gonna walk back. He's not gonna walk back.
I'll go focus on my please. Many as you can get, 3 to 4. Come on, push. Good job, nice.
Nah, fuck.
Good job. One more set of those, and then we'll move on to the last superset.
Okay.
And we're done.
Damn. Exhausted. Good shit though.
Then we gotta do arms. We'll do a quick little arm circuit.
Okay.
And then we'll let you go. Yeah, man.
I'll ask. Are you allowed to talk numbers at all?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you find that in the first are you at a profitable business right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you find because 90% margin you mentioned?
Because it's media, right? I'm selling attention. There's no cost on my end.
That's true. Yeah.
The only cost on my end is
Your staff, obviously.
yeah, that's it, right? But if I decide to cut out all my staff, there's no cost.
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't have any overhead, there's no physical space, there's no inventory I'm selling, right? It's simply, I'm almost creating something out of thin air at the end of the day.
That's true. Our audience last video, like when we did with Mike, the audience ages was between 24 and 35, right?
Yeah.
That was the demographic? So if you had to, because I'm sure those kind of audience is what is watching us, if you had to start somebody off in this industry, where would they start? What are they thinking? What do they should be thinking about?
I think it comes down to, and this is no knock on realtors or anything, but
He drops the camera.
no, but the thing is they expect, so I'll give you the example of realtors.
Yeah.
They expect that I'm gonna come on Instagram and give them my attention to see a Canva post of them saying sold. That's not why I'm on Instagram for. I'm on Instagram or any social media platform because I'm looking to either be educated or entertained. If something's not doing either or, then I'm not interested, right? And same thing with your podcast. If it's not doing either or, no one wants to listen to something that's not doing either or, right? So for you guys, it would be the type of guest and the type of questions. That's the two main things for you guys, because that provides value to the audience.
Yeah.
For us, we provide education of hey, here's this event happening here. Here's this new restaurant that opened here, right? So that's what we're doing. And that's why we're able to differentiate ourselves, is because there's such a value, it's such value-filled content. For example, Winnipeg Wilden, right? The reason they perform well is because there's no education, but it's entertainment. It has to do either or. If it's not doing either, then there's no point in you making that content.
Yeah, that page just blew up, eh?
No, they've been around for a few years now, though. But now they've gone and done the whole model across Canada. So now they have, I think, like over 2 million followers or something across Canada at this point.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do you find that, like, are you going to be getting into that spaces? Are you gonna grow yourself?
No.
nationwide, or?
Our thing is that our differentiating point is the fact that we're filling the space between Winnipeg Wilden and CTV News, right? There's no one in the middle, and that's the space we're capturing.
The small businesses, is that?
Not small businesses.
Right.
At the end of the day, so Winnipeg Wilden's demographic is under 25. CTV News demographic is over 60.
Yeah.
We're right in the middle.
You're in the middle,
right?
yeah.
And that's a big demographic to be able to capture at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing at the moment.
So we're gonna go max reps, and then when you fail, drop it. I'm gonna pull off the 25s.
Okay.
And you go again for failure.
Yes, trainer Saab. There you go.
Not too much. Stop it, yeah. Good. Less lat, more back. There you go, yeah. Squeeze. Hold it for a second. Hold it. Yeah. Hold on to it.
I'm mind boggled the fact that he's only 23. Like at age 14,
Now,
right?
Younger, man.
Younger, eh?
Come on, push. Let's go.
You just gotta kind of like think outside the box.
Up.
There you go. There you go.
Max reps now. Just bang it out. As many as you can get.
Nice.
Just a bit. At least 10 more. 3, 4, 5. Get 5 more. Don't put it down. Try to get 5 more. Come on, push. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on. Whoa. 2 more. Come on. Go through the motions. 1 more. Squeeze. Hold it. Squeeze. Hold. Slow down. Slow. Nice. Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
Max pull.
Yeah. I got shit.
Bro, the fucking drop sets.
So when you were building your, okay, you don't have to answer this after, but like it's just in my head now. But and like
There's no way I'm even getting up.
that's okay. Rest it out. So like, because in our community at such a young age, you gotta like, parents are like, you gotta go to school. You got like the traditional way.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta find a job, and then if you get lucky, you can get into some sort of business with some friends, right?
Yeah.
From your, like, because our parents have been always supportive on what we did, whether it was whatever. From your side, did you find that your parents were with you on this, or were they directing you to a different path, or?
No, I mean, actually, like, none of my family's in business. So my family comes from a background of like police, teachers, and like nurses,
Yeah.
So they wanted me to be one of those. But what I kind of ended up doing was, that's why I got the marketing job in the first place. So I got the marketing job, and then when my side hustle started making more money than my marketing job, then I was like, they have nothing to argue to at this point.
That's true. Yeah.
Right? And when you start making more money, so like, my dad passed away like a few years ago, and so when you start making more money than, let's say, like what my mom was making, then there's not really much to argue when I'm 21, making like, let's say even $100,000, right? Like, that's a decent amount of income at 21, right?
Yeah,
so
it is, yeah.
that's why there's nothing to argue to at that point. They know I'm doing something right. I'm not sitting villa at home, right?
Yeah.
So.
Did you learn everything that you did from online? YouTube.
Only YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I am a huge proponent of like, just, if you want to learn something, it's very simple to, this is what I do at least, is I search it up on YouTube, Then I write down all the questions that I have from like the whole first page of videos. Then I start searching those questions up on YouTube. And so you start kind of like, information starts to overlap.
Yeah.
And then that's how you learn things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've always been a promoter of like educating yourself, like even from YouTube. It's such a big like school platform itself.
Yeah.
You can learn anything and everything if you just put your mind and time into it.
Shrugs? Bless.
20.
But yeah, so I mean, that makes life a lot easier, especially because of YouTube. If there was no YouTube, I don't know what I would do.
Do you plan on staying in Winnipeg?
Keep your head up.
Living in Winnipeg?
Head up, yeah, there you go.
At least until I have this business.
Where's your goal? Where's your goal to go?
Austin.
Oh man, of course. I was just, earlier this year, that's what I was looking at too, was down south. That's the next hub, right? That's like the next like.
I got Elon there. I gotta go there. Nah.
Elon's gonna move to Washington.
Most likely, honestly.
Be in office.
I mean, Elon for president? Huh? I'm like, Elon for president?
That's crazy, man.
Young people always like, obviously the younger the audience, they always love hearing numbers. So do you mind if I ask you like, what's your like year, like what's your greatest year so far has been?
Well, I've been dabbling in so many different businesses. I would probably say like, it's been like closer to like 130-ish is kind of where we've been. I mean, this year we'll plan to surpass that pretty easily, honestly. But yeah, I mean, it's, because I wasn't making much money before university. So that was like 2 years ago. Yeah. Right? So first year out of uni, I was probably at like maybe 60K or something, right? Like I was doing jobs. Then after that, started getting into my own business. So that was like 110, 120. And then this year we'll surpass that. And the next year, hopefully we get past like the 300-ish K mark. And then, yeah, so hopefully like doubling year over year, slowly, but.
Did you like, because again, we go back to YouTube, that's where you can learn pretty much everything, but did you like get yourself like the business, like the basics of business like learned? Or like how did you know where to set up?
Yeah, like for me, like my fun time is me watching Alex Ramosi. Like I love that guy.
Watching what, sir?
Alex.
No homo. But
that interview that I showed you with the Diary of CEO, did you watch his Diary of CEO?
Yeah. So that's what it is that, I mean, I think he provides a lot of value. Yeah. So my free time is watching a lot of like finance YouTube and you know, trying my hand at that at the end of the day. That's kind of what I'm good at is like being able to pick up information from YouTube videos and seeing what we can make of it. But yeah.
How much value do like those courses that people like, again, big influencers on social media like Alex, like even in the Punjabi world, that kid that does drop shipping.
Oh yeah.
Like he's driving around Lambos and stuff. Yeah. There's like a whole controversy of him like cheating up, like, you know, fraud and stuff. But at the same time, like selling online courses, are there a lot of value provided in all those online courses?
Yes and no. Like I think there's not more value than there is on YouTube videos. But the thing is that for YouTube videos, you have to actually do the work yourself. So I have to go search up questions myself, find those questions, find the answers to it. In a course, they've kind of laid it out for you. So all the course is doing is curating the information. Yeah. It's not that they're telling you anything new that's not already on YouTube, for example. It's just that they're curating the information for someone to be able to consume it in a short period of time. So if you have a lot of time and you're sitting at home, there's no point that you should buy that course. Because you can probably spend that money in starting the business itself. Yeah. But if you have the money to spend, courses and mentorships and like, let's say I pay for a call for $2,000 for an hour. But the thing is that if I have more money than time, then that call is worth it because it can teach me what I would learn in that hour, which it would take me a week to learn on my own. Right? So it's things like that. So you just have to see like where can you trade your money in for your time, right? Which is why you'll hear most successful people say that they would easily trade back all the money they have today just to go back in time. Right?
Yeah.
Simply because like at the end of the day, the only point of making money is so you can trade that in for your time.
Yeah.
So.
Sweet.
Sick.
Okay, last set of shrugs. 50. You want the straps?
Yeah.
Give me here.
Where are they? Oh shit, right here.
Strap up. 50. We'll do some buys. Finish off with a big set of seated rows.
Wait, what the hell is this?
On the mic, sir.
Oh, there.
Sir?
Shrugs for 50. Finish off with buys and seated rows. That's that.
And that's that?
That's a dope ass setup y'all got set up here though, I'm not even gonna lie. Get up, work out 3 times a day or some shit.
This is where we find Sim.
50. Oh,
50?
don't put it down. Yep, 50. Just bang it off. You don't have to hold it at the top. Head straight. Head up, yeah.
Are you saying 15 or 50?
5, 0. Come on. 9, 10. Come on. Keep going. Just pop it up. Pop it up a little bit quicker. 2, 3, 4, 5. Even quicker. 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's halfway. Come on. You gotta go a little bit quicker here, Jazz. Come on. Quicker. 6, 7, 8. 2 more for 30. Come on. Go. Let's go. 30. You got 20 left. Don't put it down.
There's a camera on.
Yo,
Put it down.
my hands talk.
Let's go.
Yo,
Quick break. 5 seconds. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7,
yo, the arms, dog. Push that in real quick.
4, 3, 2. All right. Quick 20 here. Up and down. Keep your head straight. Yeah. Watch that neck. 5. Faster. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. 8, 9, 10. Let's go. One more. 10 left. Can you push through?
No way.
Yo, you almost have it.
Dog.
Last little one here. 5.
How the hell are you doing 50 of these, dog?
I'll show you. I'll do it right in front of you if you really want me to. Let's go. Up. Let's go. Last one. Let's go. Last 10. So this is your goal now, okay? Stay straight. Come on. 3, 4, 5. You have weak traps. Put it down. You're good. You're good. You're good. Good job.
This guy just killed it. You're just.
Dog, 50
50. But
is fucking crazy.
you do 3 sets of 50.
Okay. He's not gonna. He's driving.
Dog,
His arms aren't gonna go.
there's not even like, I wasn't even pulling that shit up by the end. Like, the arms.
I think he had straps.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's a very cool business.
That honestly, like at your age and the way like, when you started, that's very good. Like again, we grew up in the same mindset as like
Yeah.
we wanted to just do business, and my dad was like very prominent on like my son's gonna be a businessman. Like we never.
Oh, damn, yeah.
My parents never went to school, you know. So like from then to for me to do it, so I'm always like again, Sim is the same way. Sim is like more of my mentor. Like this is the guy I go like in the middle of the night I'll have like
Makes them seem old.
no, but like in the middle of the night if I have like an idea, sometimes I just need to get the idea out of my head. I'll call him. I'm like, yo, wake up, I'm coming over. The other day I did that same thing to him, but yeah, it's so like I encourage. Again, in our community too, right? I encourage people to just think outside of the box. The traditional education is always there.
Yeah.
But just being able to think out of the box and figuring out a different way, because everybody else is being able to do it. There's so much money online, right?
And honestly, man, when I talk to Punjabi people in our, no worries. When I talk to Punjabi people in, so when I talk to Punjabi people in like business in general, that are more on the younger end of things, I would say that's usually the feedback that I'm getting is it's cool to see someone ke apne acha koi doing something dope, you know, because apne nahi to jate ya truckan chal jande ya, you know, no doubt there's been money in it for now and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But man, there's more to business than putting fucking truck, you know? Like,
yeah. My weird thing about it is that whenever we talk business to like a brown person, a Punjabi person, the first thing they go is like, let's open a restaurant.
yeah.
Right.
And the thing is that restaurants are the worst business.
It's so competitive.
Bro, it's competitive. यार अपने पता की करते आ अपने करते आ कि स्टूडेंटां ਨੂੰ ਰੱਖ ਲਿਆ ਠੀਕ ਆ ਸਸਤੇ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਸਿਸ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮਾਰਜਨਸ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਵੈਸੇ ਰੈਸਟੋਰੈਂਟਸ ਦੇ ਮਾਰਜਨ ਕੀ ਹੈ 5-6% right so there's no point of you opening a restaurant unless you can cut on margin from some place or you have a stupid amount of demand and you know it right in the city like unless you're Dawat Indian food corner or like Punjab food corner no other Indian restaurant is I don't even know how they're running at this point.
I've seen some on like Panama. I don't even know where the place, if it's in like behind some strip mall somewhere, like in the corner, tucked away. Like, man, like
What's the point of this?
Arms.
Yeah, so what's like that's what it doesn't make sense, right?
I don't even know what I get.
Is that if you're gonna open a business, actually look at the numbers and see if it makes sense, if it's gonna run a good business, you know?
Are those good for incline? What do you want?
No, I'll take 30s.
Okay,
Yeah.
the first set.
All right.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, so I mean, it's interesting because our ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਨੇ ਨਾ ਉਹ actually ਪੈਸਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ but they don't know their numbers. They just kind of like see ਅੱਛਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਪੈਸੇ ਬਚਾ ਸਕਦੇ and that's all they think about.
Yeah. Yeah, like that.
So it's interesting, man. Like,
So 2 at the same time with 4 seconds on the way down.
okay.
Same time, 2 arms.
Yeah,
same
yeah.
time. Yeah, slow down, slow. Keep your head back. Yeah. Elbows back. Good. Come on, 4. That's not 4 on the way down. Come on, Jazz. Let's go, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. Go. 4, 3, 2, 1. At least 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up quick. Slow down. It'll have to be 4 this time. And we'll last one. One more. Up. Good. And down. Job. Yeah, buddy.
But,
Feel
bro,
like
it's,
you've been
huh?
through a workout?
What's up?
Do you feel like you've been being put through a workout?
Yes.
That's good.
No, it's a good workout. I'm more, so previously I used to power lift.
Okay.
So I'm more like, bodybuilding is like a year old to me.
Yeah.
I'm like the type of guy that never even did curls, you know? I was just doing bench, deadlift, squats, that's it.
That's all you really need, actually.
Yeah, so,
I don't need much more than that.
yeah, and it feels like I was in good shape, but it was just like, man, it was not worth it. You know, your squat, like I was squatting 420 at 178 pounds, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But the thing is, I'm running full 8-week programs to add 5 pounds to my squat.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, is this really what working out is about? So that's why like I dropped it, and now I'm just like trying to maintain physique just because of the business and everything. But go to the gym, it's nice. And then here and there we'll bench a little heavy, but that's about it, yeah.
Nice.
When did you start your fitness journey?
I used to be like way overweight. So I was like 50 pounds heavier. So I dropped 40 pounds in like 6 months. Then I got really skinny. That was in like 2020. So yeah.
That's how everybody started. There's that motivation right there.
ਪਰੌਂਠੇ ਖਵਾ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਮਾਤਾ ਨੇ ਮੋਟਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ
Yeah. Man, when I came back from the army, I was like in perfect shape.
Yeah.
Like, I was just dry, no carbs, nothing, right? And then 3 months in, mom's paronte, and then you can't resist. There was times where I was like away for 6 months, 8 months at a time. So when I no roti, no nothing.
You'd be chiseled by the time you're back.
When I come back, I was just like garfing down like paronte, aloo paronte, everything, bro.
and then I
I'm
gained
gonna put
weight.
on some good weight.
But it's so hard to get it off.
Bro, I swear to God. And the thing is, they're so calorie dense.
Yeah.
Like the foods are ridiculously calorie dense. And when we eat that, like when you do cardio, you realize 300 calories is 30 minutes, right? And 300 calories is like, ek parantha 300 calories da hunda.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while you're doing that,
Count your seconds coming down.
yeah. So while you're doing those, because we're gonna wrap up here in a few minutes here. When you obviously the motivation shit aside, because kids nowadays, that's what reflects on them. For your side, when you're doing fitness and business together, how important does fitness play in that role?
Man, I would say it's like a relaxing thing.
Let's go push.
Right? Like, this is where my mind kind of calms down. Because after this, I'm just working all day.
Yeah.
Don't get at the bottom where you're like popping your elbows out. Just come straight down. Go down. Stop and push. Yeah, right there. One more. One more. Come on.
Bro, I hit 9.
Do it for the Punjabi queen. He dropped it. He dropped it at the same time. Okay, chal aaja.
Our demographic is not girls yet, so it's okay.
कोई नहीं ज़्यादा podcast हम दे भी नहीं है.
No, but he's killing the workout.
Very good.
Yeah.
You're gonna do 100 here and that's it. You're done.
What am I doing?
100.
What type of CrossFit workout is this?
What is he doing? 100.
Even Jazz is like, holy shit.
Dog, that's crazy. Let me rest for a bit.
Crazy.
It's not that bad. The weight is good.
The weight's not bad, but 100? Damn. Is this usually your workout?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I'll throw in some volume. I love volume.
Yeah.
It's all about volume.
He like anytime he would see me growing up, when I first started like my gym, like I was just a kid. This guy was like at shapes.
Don't make me that.
No, but he would.
I was growing up, he was at shapes. Don't put that on that.
It's already in. No. That's it. So
No, that's staying in, that's staying in.
I would be like, I'd be focused on like just making sure like I'm a kid, so I'm like, lifting like making sure like, my form is perfect.
Do 100.
This guy would come in,
Do 100.
he would be like, "You're a bitch. Lift heavier."
Yeah, you gotta go heavy. What's the point?
No matter what, like
Nobody wants to.
hey, you're a bitch. You gotta.
Bro, no, fuck you, do 100. You know, like,
Yeah, let's go. Finish it. If it's too light, you wanna pop it up a little bit? Make it challenging?
let's see on this first. 100
That's
is,
70. Get to, let's just do 50. Don't do 100.
my arms are hella tight right now.
Just stay there.
So back to
Hold on. Every time you fail, I'll put it on a pin. Every time you fail, I'll drop it down.
nice.
Look how smooth that is, huh?
This
I'm
is
impressed with how smooth it is.
this is relaxing after the fucking bicep curls.
Your bicep could start to feel a little bit here. Not too much. Come on. Is anybody counting his reps?
I'm at 19.
He's counting himself. He's like,
I'm shocked he's counting himself. People usually, I don't know. Good job. Good job, buddy. There you go. Nice. Win it big.
yeah. So while you're doing those, think about by the end of it, you can answer at the end. But if you had to give 5 quick little short things to say to tell people, the younger generation especially, because you started at age 14, you're only 23, and you have so much more to go ahead of you. If you had to think about 5 things that you could, or advice,
Or less, yeah, it doesn't have to be 5.
right? It doesn't have to be 5, but quick things that you can tell and say to our audience, and hopefully it motivates them to.
Hopefully it goes viral.
Come on, what do you got?
45.
There we go. Yeah.
Should have made it heavier.
No, he's like tight right now. Nice. There you go. Push. Yeah. Good workout.
Dope shit, boys.
Killed it.
Okay, we're gonna finish it off here. So
Last thoughts.
that's thoughts. 5 or less. It doesn't have to be 5, but things that you can.
It's a couple things, 1 or 2 things.
Yeah, 1 or 2 things.
Advice.
From a business standpoint, or
Yeah, business, life, whatever.
yeah, I mean, I think most of my friends also fall into this, so no shade to them, but I think a lot of folks get tied up in like the thinking aspect of things, like I need a fucking name and a website and all this stuff before I start a business, right? Whereas, I mean, if I were to think of just cannabis as even a thing, I feel like a dealer has a way better chance of being successful at a cannabis shop than someone that's looking to see like the perfect name and the perfect website and that sort of thing. So advice would be that have a bias to action, right? Like, I think having a bias to action is probably the biggest superpower a person can have even at a young age.
Nice.
So that's kind of the first thing first. Second, I would probably say is know your numbers. Like if you're getting into a business and you don't know what profit margin you're shooting for or what your competitive edge is in that business. And competitive edge can come in multiple ways. That can be capital, it can be coding, some sort of audience, right? So know that you have a competitive edge. So even the Winnipeg Digest, at the end of the day, I'm just building my competitive edge for the future business that I'm launching. Yeah, okay, it's turning into a business of its own, that's a different thing. But it's just meant to be an audience that I can use as a launch pad in future businesses, right? So know that you have a competitive edge in something that you're gonna start out in. And then lastly, like, I know a lot of people struggle with what business do I start, right? I would say it kind of comes back down to the competitive edge of things, but if you're doing a job right now, that means someone is paying you to do something. So you're good at something. So a lot of the times it just means like trying to monetize that specific thing. Like if you're a marketing person for some company, then you can probably do marketing as a freelance for similar type of companies, right? So again, it kind of comes down to see what background you already have, what skills you've built up in your life, and try to monetize them in a unique way, right? Yeah.
Good advice.
Sweet.
Very
Yeah.
solid.
Before we head out, do you have how do we get if people want to get in touch with you for your business or?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just DM me on the Winnipeg Digest Instagram account, and I'll probably get back to you. And yeah.
And subscribe to the Winnipeg Digest.
Yeah. Subscribe to the email list and follow the account.
And we'll add all the information in the bio. Just get in touch with him, and yeah, make sure you guys add on to that email list, support, and yeah.
Killer, dope ass workout.
Yeah, killed it.
Yeah, perfect.
Killed it.